Dear all, I would like to welcome you all in the playlist of training on competitive examination. In this session, I'm going to discuss a small topic, namely communication and the relevance in engineering drawing. So this topic can be expected in the examination, namely junior instructor in ITA colleges, and it is related to Kerala PSC and other board as well. So moving on to the discussion, first of all, I would like to discuss about the communication. What do you mean by communication? You may get the question like this. So let me note down. So everybody, I request everybody to note down these points. Number one. So here I'll be writing. The process of conveying the process of conveying information is called dash. What is the answer? The answer is communication. Fine. So you are drawing the top view of a machine, top view of a compressor. So what exactly, suppose I have seen that particular compressor structure, then I'll come to know that that's a compressor. Again, no need to speak orally that this is compressor, because people will understand by seeing that particular graphical image. Fine. So now I would like to mention one more important thing. So there are different languages available. Okay. There are different languages. So I would like to brief up the different type of languages. As you can see, there are different varieties of language, like a graphical language. So one of the best example of graphical language you are doing like engineering drawing. Fine. Engineering drawing is a best example of a graphical language. Similarly, another type of graphical language is like modern drawing. Modern drawing, like painting, oil painting, then watercoloring, water painting, all are example of all those type of drawings are example belongs to modern type drawing. So these are the different type of graphical languages. One of engineering drawing is an example of dash. It's a graphical language. So now written language. It is for written language, there are definite script available. Fine. If I talk about computer language, it's basically machine language. Okay. Machine language. So you might have studied about compiling process. All right. Another one is called vocal language. The vocal language, there are two types, with alphabets, and another one is called without alphabets. So these are the points you need to remember. Here, I strongly recommend the first point. Dash is an example of graphical language. So directly you have to select engineering drawing is the best example of graphical language. Fine. Now I have already discussed about here the important fact is engineering drawing. So what are the types of engineering drawing? Okay, what are the types of engineering drawing? First one we can call it as electrical drawing. Electrical drawing, then electronics drawing, then mechanical, and the fourth one is civil. So these are the varieties of engineering drawing. This is very important point. Now I wanted to discuss individually. So if I talk about the electrical engineering drawing, in that electrical engineering drawing, there are different symbols. So different wiring diagram, symbols, single line diagram. So you can see the symbol of transformer. You can see the symbol of grounding, earthing. Fine. So different symbols are available. Here dimension doesn't matter. Only the symbol, the particular symbol is very important. It gives the communication. Okay, it helps for the communication. So there is no like a side view, front view, top view, nothing. Only the particular symbol you have to remember. So when it comes to electronics drawing, that is also similar to electrical drawing. For example, you might have heard about the printed circuit board, PCB. While designing the PCB, initially we have to make the drawing, fine, like a resistor, capacitor, inductor, then transistor, all the segments we'll be making a separate layout. Okay, so regarding the mechanical drawing, in case of mechanical drawing, the dimensioning is most important. Mechanical drawing. So you might have heard about isometric projection. Fine. In that, if I want to say like water bottle, suppose I need to suppose I am working in a company. So I need to develop. So I'm working in a company for manufacturing water bottle. So if I want to manufacture that water bottle, the dimensioning is very important. Fine, that front view, top view, where the center line is passing, everything matters a lot. For example, pipeline. Whenever I'm constructing a pipe, so what the dimension matters a lot. Joints. There are different type of joints available. All are belongs to mechanical drawing. Suppose I need to construct a huge dam, then I need to construct the bridges. At that time, I require a plan. Detailed plan is required. Plan. Then I need to draw the elevation. Fine. Also, the foundation is also matters a lot. Foundation. Before constructing the home, we'll be making the foundation, right? All the type of drawings are belongs to civil engineering drawing. Okay. So that is one of the concept. So sometimes you can see some advertisement. So advertisement, huge advertisement, brochure, all those things you can see. So all are belong to graphical type drawing. Graphical drawing. Okay, graphical type. So brochure, then brochure, poster, poster. Similarly, advertisement, all are belong to the graphical type language or graphical drawing. Okay, so that point you have to remember. Code you are supposed to remember. Remember this code. Code for practicing engineering drawing. I'll be writing the code. IS 696. Year not no need to remember. At least you remember this. IS 696. Code for practicing engineering drawing. Fine. Similarly, if I talk about the code for practicing engineering drawing in ITI colleges, then engineering colleges, etc. So that you have to remember. SP 46. Year doesn't matter. Here you can see like 2003. Year doesn't matter. This I require. So two codes are there. The first code is general drawing practice. That is 696. IS 696. Another one is actually the practice code at colleges, then ITA colleges, diploma colleges. That is SP 46. Those points you have to remember. Fine. Now, isometric view, I told you now. So, isometric view or isometric drawing, that is the best example of mechanical drawing. Isometric projection, you might have drawn. Okay, when you were studying in schools or colleges, you might have done that isometric projection. That's an example of a mechanical drawing. Let me conclude the session. So I just discussed the importance of communication. What is communication? Why it is required in the field of engineering drawing? Then what are the different type of languages? Then we came to know that the example of graphical language, that is engineering drawing. So engineering drawing is one of the best example of a graphical drawing. So you can familiar different type of drawing like written language, computer language, vocal language. Finally, you studied about different type of engineering drawing, like in electrical. It is typically based on symbols. Then electronic drawing, that is also based on symbols. But for the best example is printed circuit board. Mechanical drawing, best example is isometric projection or isometric view. The civil foundation or plane, if you are drawing, then that is belong to civil engineering drawing. Apart from that, I mentioned two type of code. One is IS 696, that is applicable for the general engineering practice. Another one is SP 46, that is applicable for the drawing practice in engineering colleges and ITA colleges. So these are the different examples. Fine. So kindly go through that and note down the important points. Sometimes question may ask directly the direct sentences they may ask, and otherwise some code. Those codes you have to remember. Don't make any further confusion. If you note down that is the remember these points, that will be really helpful for appearing the MCQ type examination. So thank you for so much for watching this video. I'll come up with the other topic in the next session. Have a happy learning.